was going to release a mic test video today, but instead Paramount decided to drop the Knuckles Show trailer. So I figured, hey, why not talk about that instead? That would be a much better way to start out my voiced content videos thing. That would be a better way to start out my my voiced content. So, anyways, the Knuckles Show trailer is like really interesting. It makes me really hyped for this show. We got the reveal of these new villains who are working for Robotnik or Eggman. They decided to call him that in Sonic 3. Who are apparently trying to capture Knuckles or at least get some of his power, similar to what Eggman was trying to do in Sonic 2. But instead we're doing it with Knuckles instead of Sonic. So instead of Knuckles, so instead of Sonic, we're talking about Knuckles, and so this is going to focus on, like, I guess his adventures, since we didn't see a ton of, we did see a decent amount of him in Sonic 2, but not like a lot. I guess they just wanted to focus more on Knuckles, since I guess his story would be a lot more interesting. And so now we got and so we know this isn't going to be just an exclusive Knuckles show. It's going to feature Sonic and Tails, as we saw in the trailer. There were little moments throughout the trailer that made me laugh, like such as Knuckles eating Doritos. Like, we saw a shot of that. That's funny. What else? Oh, something else interesting I saw in the trailer was this new Echidna character. I have no clue if that's going to be like super significant. From what we saw, he seems to be like working somewhere. So, for all we know, like that could be like a minor character, but who knows? It might be a pretty significant character, considering we haven't seen any other Echidnas other than Knuckles since Sonic 1. So, there's also this shot in the trailer where like Knuckles punches a emerald out of Robotnik. I should start calling him Robotnik. That's what he calls by in this video, in this series. So apparently that's gonna be like pretty special. It looks like he's trying to power up some sort of, I want to say it's the Death Egg again, but it's hard to tell. This could be another Death Egg robot. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like this little shot where Knuckles passes by a signpost that has his little face on it. It says "Go" on it, similar to the games. Surprised they haven't made that reference yet in the show, in this series. Yeah. It also seems like in this trailer we're gonna have it in this series that we're going to have have like another Sonic and Donut lore situation where we're gonna have like Knuckles be paired up with another guy and some other guy. But in the show it seems like he's living with Sonic, so maybe this is like another friend of his we go visit to throughout the show. Speaking of which, the show's only gonna be 6 episodes. It seems like that's the only information we got from it now. Like we only got the information of 6 episodes, so we could get more episodes on this show, but it seems that the primary goal of this show is to be a bridge between Sonic 2 and 3. So like, I guess they plan for you to watch this show and then go to watch Sonic 3 later on. I don't know how they're gonna handle it in Sonic 3 to where you're not forced to watch this show. Similar to what Kung Fu Panda did with Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness. That show took place between Kung Fu Panda 1 and Kung Fu Panda 2. And you don't have to watch that show at all to watch Kung Fu Panda 2. You can go from 1 to 2 without watching that show at all. So I wonder how they're gonna write the show to not involve any elements from this. I wonder how they're gonna write the movie to not involve any elements from the show. I mean, there can't be any elements from the show. There might be like a slight reference to it, but I don't want it to have to be forced to watch a I don't want people to have to be forced to watch this show to understand the plot of Sonic 3. Like, not everybody will pay for Paramount Plus, so and this seems to only be a Paramount Plus thing. So if you don't have it, you can't watch it. So there's like a ton of fans out there that either can't or aren't willing to pay for Paramount Plus to watch this show. So it's gonna be fun to see what they're gonna do about that situation. Yeah. seems like he's gonna be. Also, it seems like Knuckles is gonna be training this guy to like help him fight these two people who are trying to get Knuckles' power for Robotnik / Eggman, whoever you want to call him. And see, okay, so this guy sends out two minions with very high tech technology. In fact, it seems to be on par with Knuckles, since later on in the trailer we see them at a bowling alley and like with these gloves, and we see them with the gloves, and they punch, and like it is equal, almost equal. Like there's this huge explosion, and Knuckles gets a taste of his own medicine with the guy saying, "Do I look like I need your power?" And this other lady's like, "Of course we need that power. That's what we came here to do." It's like, yeah, that's a fun. That's a. I wouldn't say that's a super funny joke. It's a hit or miss joke for me. Like, I really hope that's not just her character to be the sidekick of this guy. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, Knuckles' cowboy hat comes back into the show. That's pretty funny. Yeah. After that, we get. So yeah, here's my. So these are like. So I'm gonna just talk about what I think about the show from now on. Like I think the show is gonna be pretty great. Like it's gonna be pretty exciting. It really sucks that it's only 6 episodes though. Like, that's the biggest thing with the show for me. That it's only 6 episodes long, and that we only get and then we're probably only ever going to get 6 episodes unless they decide to make a second season that takes place after Sonic 3. Like at that point, just make another show. Like just make another show based on that takes place after Sonic 3. Don't continue this show, which was specifically meant for the gap between Sonic 2 and 3. So you should probably just make another show. Speaking of which, they probably should have made a Tails show. That would have been a pretty cool show to see, focusing on Tails and everything. Yeah, that would have been fun. Like we have never gotten a dedicated show based on Tails for the Sonic series yet. I mean, to be fair, this is really the only show within the Sonic franchise that has focused on another character specifically, but it would be fun to see a Tails show. Or even a Shadow show for Sonic 3. Like, after Sonic 3, it's clear that we're going to be seeing Shadow in Sonic 3, so they can make a show based off of him. And, yeah, that would be fun, too. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if they're going to be dropping this show, like, all at once on one day, like they did for Sonic Prime. For pretty much the entirety of Sonic Prime. Like, Season 1 was dropped in one day, Season 2 was all dropped in one day, and Season 3 was all dropped in one day. Like, I hope they don't do that for this show. Like, that's gonna suck. Like, I want this to be like a weekly event, so that it gives more people, it gives people more time to actually discuss the show. We don't have to watch it all in one burst. That also makes it so that people can't and just take a break from the show. They have to watch it all in one sitting. Otherwise, they're going to be spoiled online about it, which is really hard to avoid nowadays, with like everyone deciding to post everything about a show at once the episodes go out. It's really hard to it's really hard to avoid spoilers about brand new shows these days. But that's off topic. This was supposed to be about the Knuckles show. This was supposed to be about the Knuckles show. Okay. So yeah, I think this show's gonna be really good. I like this trailer was super good. Like as I said, like Knuckles eating Doritos in that one shot. that one was funny. There's also this scene where Knuckles turns the entire living room into some sort of training area for the dog. He somehow captured the mailman. Like where did that joke even come from? Dogs hating mailmen, or mail people, I should say. I guess it's just based off the fact that there's a lot of dogs that just hate strangers in general. Oh, yeah. So, okay, we're getting off topic again. Back to the Knuckles show. But yeah, I think that's about it. Honestly, like I just wanted to make this quick video about the Knuckles show and see the Knuckles show's trailer. Just to state my thoughts about it. This is my first time making a commentary video like this, so there might be a lot of stuttering and ums and ahs and stuff like that in the video. I'm hoping I can get better next time I make a video like this. Maybe tomorrow even. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the Knuckles show. So yeah, that's the end.